Hey, girl. Hey.
Hi.
Dear listeners, I have to apologize for last week. I got some more last week.
Phlegm.
The phlegm. You'll hear me coughing a little this week. It went from here to here to here.
They can't
then
see you
back
doing
to
that.
here,
They can't see you.
and then here, and then back to here, and then finally out there.
They can't see you. You know
I
that,
know.
right?
That's fine. It's better that way.
Well,
it all depends on who you ask.
I mean, the people's imaginations can go pretty far.
That's fine. So, hey, girl, hey, what's new with you? Tell me a little story. Tell me a little something.
I don't know. If you had smelled me last night after I took off that onesie.
So, dear listeners, Maim last night did a onesie bar crawl throughout Miami. What temperature was it outside? Like
It was like 70, maybe 72.
And like she also,
It's an annual event. It's not normally that warm at this time of year.
Well, climate change, yes it is. So she was wearing what looks to be girl, that's some thick ass fabric. So
It's
she
felt.
was she was wearing a felt. It's not felt. Is it jersey?
What do you call it? It's
Terry?
Flannel.
Oh my God, you wearing flannel? A flannel. Is that supposed to be pubic hair at the bottom?
Oh, honey, it's everything. That's a pocket pussy.
Oh my Lord.
Because it's a pocket. That's where I kept my phone.
And then what did you wear over this? Just a robe?
It's like a little organza see-through robe.
An organza seat. And that's where all the heat came from, dear listeners. But she wore this out and around Benvenido Ami.
They can see it if they go on my Instagram. They'll be able to see me out and about because somebody filmed a video of me stupid on that megaphone. Girl, I was singing songs walking down because we had a long walk, and I started making up Christmas songs that were not appropriate for children because I was trying to get them into the holiday winter spirit.
Did people have fun though?
No, they had fun. The people had a good job. So
how many people showed up?
Oh man, I think they said they raised close to $10,000.
Oh wow!
For the charity, there's a local.
Were they all white?
No.
Oh wow! No. Because white people love a bar crawl.
No, it's white folks, Latin folks, black folks. This is everybody. Then, because the first place that we had the event at was
Hamburger Mary's. That's what I saw.
Well, Hamburger Mary. Well, it's two places.
Lit and
Hamburger Mary.
Are you still letting to Lit?
Shut up.
Because of laughs.
I mean, we didn't part unamicably, whatever. That's all. They're all happy. The
laughs just stopped.
Girl, it is what it is. Stand up is not necessarily great on at the gay bar circuit. So, thank you, straight people, for embracing that. But the thing is that I went over to Hamburger Mary's and they were having bingo, and right. And so as bingo let out, I walked over there in my nudities, and I just started chatting up all these ladies because they were there for the thing, and then they just joined the party. They were not there for Onesie Wonderland, but they were drunk and screaming and walking around with the gays like they were having the time of their life.
Did they last through all the bars?
Yes.
Oh my God! Because you ended a dance club, didn't you?
Yes. Girl, that was the part where I had to go home. I was like, this is getting nasty. Because those onesies all dipped down the front. Half them people ain't wearing no underwear. You already know where that story is going. I was ready to go.
Does Florida have laws against frontal nudity in bars?
Yes.
Okay.
Nobody got their bait and tackle out.
Okay.
It was just a lot of grab bagging, if you know what I mean.
Grab bagging. You could see the instruments that people were playing because they were.
Boo boo, I could see people's religion. I'm just gonna say that right there. I could see some people's religion, and I was like, okay, Gentile, nice. I was not ready. Religion, race, all of it. got all these Latin men down here, so you can tell race too in these outfits.
Oh my Lord.
Some
Oh,
unwrapped chorizo.
oh my Lord. Dear
So,
listeners,
dear listener,
that means
I'm very sorry for
uncircumcised.
sounding so hoarse, but I've literally been going at it for like 3 days now.
You
So
don't sound hoarse.
apologies. I don't sound hoarse.
Not at all. You sound
Okay.
normal.
I feel
I
like I
mean,
sound hoarse.
as normal as you ever sound. What?
Thanks for coming for my sanity.
Well, you had to have it for me to come for it, girl.
Oh Lord, I had it back in the day. I had it. Girl, I went in there, treat you right. I done traded it for some now laters. So, I had to do what I had to do back then.
Girl, I went ahead. I messaged you to look for those Star Trek things.
Yes.
I bought one on Etsy.
Oh,
Th- th-
so
they had
see
it on
that?
Etsy.
Now you've made me so mad
Why?
because
Did they have it?
I was gonna surprise you with one for your birthday that I found on Etsy too. That was gonna be a surprise. So
It's
screw you.
hilarious. I was like, well, I didn't expect you to spend that much
No,
money.
I know that, but when I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, I think
Yeah.
I can get this and I can send it as like an early birthday present.
Uh-huh.
Ruin my act of kindness. My one
Girl,
act this
speaking
year.
of ruining of acts of kindness,
Or
did
just
you
acts of kindness.
did you know no ruining them? Did you know that we have a Patreon? Dear listeners, if you go to patreon.com, Mims and Maim, you can throw somebody, hey Maim.
Yes.
Did you know we have another podcast?
What?
It's called You Slay Me. That's right, a Murder She Wrote podcast. My husband's going to the gym.
Hey, Irene, how you is, girl? Hey, Miss Irene.
Are you done? You know what she knows? She knows we have some merchandise. Dear listeners, if you go, she's the only one. If you go to MimsMaim.com, you can buy a nice shirt. Some other things. Hey, Maim, do you know what I really like?
What?
Do you know what I really like?
Hopefully you'll tell me.
Do you
Oh,
know?
wait, hold on.
There
hold
you
on,
go.
hold on.
Yeah, you
I know
usually
it.
answer this one. This is the one
Sorry.
you answer.
Sorry.
This is the one you answer.
This is 5-star reviews.
5-star reviews. Good Lord. Come.
What a night this is gonna be today.
Dear listeners, if you enjoy this podcast, you enjoy me coughing and not editing it out, leave us a 5-star review. We love to hear them. We love to read them. Isn't that right, man?
Oh, it's totally right. I love it
my
so very much.
Let me get a sipple.
Oh, Lord help us today.
That won't be edited out either.
Editing? What's that?
Now, well, I do a little bit editing, but not enough. This is season 4, episode 7, Bernice's Sanity hearing.
I'm Julia Sugarbakers. I'm Julia Sugarbakers. I'm Julia Sugarbakers. I'm Julia Sugarbakers. And that's Marjorie. Just so you will know, and your children will someday know, is the night the lights went out in Georgia. The lights went out, the lights went out, the lights went out, the lights went out. And that is the night the lights went out in Georgia.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Well, now you do.
Are you ready to get in this classic-ass episode?
It's one of the greatest.
It
so
is
I am
one of the
very
greatest.
excited.
It is one of the greatest. Before we get into it, girl, let me tell you what COVID did to me. It's made me a little pre-diabetic.
Stop it.
It's true. It's true. I have been monitoring my shit because I'm crazy. And I'm a hypochondriac. I don't know if you knew that about me.
No, what?
Well, look, having pneumonia when you're 7 and having to nearly miss a year of school, it'll do it to you.
I thought
Anyway.
you always threw caution to the wind.
Girl, that's just with sex. I ain't gonna get gonorrhea. Um,
No, ma'am. No way. No how.
no way, no how, dear listeners. STDs are serious. Get tested.
Y'all don't want a syphilis explosion like they have in South Florida. Lord have mercy.
They're also having one in New England, and it is predominantly among gay men right now.
But do they have billboards like we do?
Oh no, sorry, it's gonorrhea. They're having gonorrhea explosion. It's the antibiotic resistance gonorrhea, super gonorrhea.
Oh no, really?
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Better not bring that down here because these boys don't stop.
Yeah, and yeah.
I want that one of those days those strains are going to make people zombies, and then they're going to have gay zombies everywhere, and then we're just not going to know what to do with ourselves.
We just watched the first episode of Station 11. Have you watched it?
No, I've seen the trailers for it, but I haven't watched it.
It's very... You may be a little triggered from the first episode because it is about the end of humanity, basically. So it's a lot. Anyway, yeah. So I can't eat my halls today, so we're gonna suffer through this.
Girl, you should have got yourself some sugar-free halls.
I don't. They ain't good.
Oh, never mind. I
had some sugar-free Ricola, and I started sucking on one, and then it started sucking, and I was like, "Ugh, I can't can't."
Just before we started our show, I saw a thing that I'll have to send you about licorice that I thought was very interesting. So I'll send that to you.
Okay. Are you sending it to me right now?
No, I'm going to send you after the show.
Oh, okay. Is it licorice black?
No, it's not that. It's a funny thing.
So we're at Sugar Bakers.
Hello, Sugar Bakers.
And Mary Jo's on the phone.
Hey, girl. Hey.
And apparently somebody's not accepting a custom piece that was made for them. It's a black vinyl piano with the heads of all the Beatles on the keys.
So tasteless.
The owner just bought 2 new Mercedes and his and her motorcycles.
Oh.
So they're a little bit overextended this month.
Oh, well, I mean, that's understandable.
And their names are you ready for this?
What?
Toonie and Cassandra Hall.
Cassie Hall, y'all.
Cassie and Toonie.
You know the country club hates them.
Speaking of Toonie, we watched the Puss in Boots movie.
Oh, the newest one?
Yeah, we went to theaters and watched it.
Oh.
Really good.
You went to the theater to see that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Because it was cheaper than, it's like $30 to rent or $10 at a matinee.
Matinee, honey. Matinee all day. Yes, ma'am. Matinee. No popcorn.
And we watched the new... No popcorn. But I did get a hot dog.
Not a hot dog.
And the AMC we went to has Impossible Chicken Nuggets for my husband.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. So we had Impossible Nuggets and a hot dog.
Oh, Lord.
Mustard only.
Did they make an Impossible hot dog yet?
No, they don't. Not there. I mean, they have them, but they don't.
That's a product that I would definitely get because of all of the things that I would eat.
Yeah.
Knowing what's in a hot dog, I constantly have to have that moment of reckoning. I'm like, I love the taste.
Vegetarian hot dogs, it's hard to find a good one, right?
The only time I had good ones was back in my vegetarian days.
Uh-huh.
It was the Morningstar corn dogs.
Yes, Morningstar corn dogs are great. Perfect. Morningstar used to have bratwurst too. The texture was bad. The taste was good.
Yeah, that's always kind of the problem with vegetarian
their patty
stuff,
sauce. I really like Morningstar's like sausages.
Yeah,
both the patty and the link. Like I fully support that. But the actual hot dog. I think it was Tofurkey is my husband's brand of choice for those.
Tofurkey.
Have you ever made a Tofurkey?
I have.
I have too. Did you make the gross giblet gravy?
I did.
It was so bad.
In fact, fun story.
Yeah.
The first Thanksgiving that I was a vegetarian, I brought that stuff with me to the house. And my family, as you all know, my family, you would have thought I done come out the closet again. It did not go over well.
I can imagine.
Especially the gravy.
It's bad. And it's chunky. Like it's supposed to be giblet. What?
Oh, you just like that's a memory I have suppressed until you said that. I was like, oh Lord, I forgot about that. That was a terrible Thanksgiving.
My God. Well, Mary Jo says a story about a wedding picture and how Cassie was in a halter top and some tight ass pants and a veil to match, all white, and they were jumping around like Rockettes, basically.
She was ahead of her time because I mean that's actually kind of common nowadays for the receptions. A lot of women do that technically.
I know, this one, the reception, though, it didn't sound like. I think there's.
I thought she said it was at the reception.
Well, I mean, the picture's at the reception, but they didn't change clothes.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. Lord.
Well, there's news. There's news.
What kind of news? What's happening?
Dan Quell answered Charlene's letter.
I appreciate a good Dan Quell moment.
She wrote a quick note to cheer him up after he was talking about Buzz and he got the wrong last name instead of Aldrin. He was talking about the Buzz, the what was child molester, wasn't it? And said he went to the moon. God, Dan Quell, you were a
dear listeners. If you were old enough to remember the Dan Quell years, you're welcome.
You are welcome.
Those were good times.
They were. I mean, my God, Lord.
I don't even know. Even now, when I think about Dan Quell, it's like I don't think of him as being incompetent. I just feel like he was overwhelmed. You know, because he was considered like because he was like the yin and yang, right? Because Bush was so old. He was the young up and comer. Yeah. It was like there was all this pressure put on that guy, and I just think like it's just too much. Because wasn't he a governor before he did that? Like he was not. It wasn't like he was not a politician.
He was a little incompetent.
All right.
I believe he was also chosen because he was more conservative than Bush. Like because Daddy Bush did a lot of things wrong, right?
Oh,
a lot of things wrong.
A lot of things.
Especially in regards to AIDS. It wasn't until Clinton that it got better, right?
Yep.
Reagan really fucked up. Bush threw some money at it, but not nearly enough or anything.
No.
Clinton did the best he could. Like
Bush threw some money at it, mostly in Africa.
Yeah. But he was probably the last. Dear listeners, this is a opinion. And I've stated opinions before. He was the last good Republican president. And probably the last one they've even put up that would be decent. Yeah. But, look, he raised taxes when he had to.
No, that's what happens in democracy is that you have to continue paying for your country to operate.
Oh, imagine that.
Oh, my God, what's happening? Do you hear that buzzing? Is that on yours or mine?
That's on you.
Can you hear it?
Mm-mm.
Oh, weird.
I don't. Are you okay? Are you stroking out? Can you smile, please? Okay, good. Dear listeners, remember FAST. Face, arms,
nails,
speech,
hips. No.
Time to call 911 right now. Dear listeners, we may be calling 911 for Maim for her fashion sense at the moment, but that's...
Wow, stop. I'm in comfy clothes.
I mean, look at me. I'm in the world's ugliest sleeveless shirt.
I've seen worse.
World... No, girl, you ain't seen the bottom of this thing. It's been worn so many times it kind of fades at the bottom.
Oh, like an ombre.
Like, sweat bray. Anyway... Bernice is here.
Hey, Bernice. Hey, girl.
She's got a gift.
For who?
For Charlene. But before she gives it to her, we find out that Bernice sits on top of Anthony while he's driving her around to get people stares.
Yes. She is such an instigator.
She is. She is. Well, it's a present for Charlene.
Oh.
We still don't know what it is because we were asked where Suzanne is right now. She's in Greece.
Oh, well, that's good for her.
She's on the rich bitch alimony tour.
Oh, that sounds actually like when they
I
said it.
know.
Actually, I was like, that sounds amazing.
She's going to go. She's going to go and see where Jackie got Onassis.
I thought that sounded fun.
I did too. Like that.
It's like that sounds like a good time to me,
Threw my ass on a rich ass shot.
right?
Uh-huh.
Please. I want to be around a bunch of rich bitches.
I mean, maybe one day we'll be one.
Oh my God, yes.
We'll have to learn how to contour.
No.
Okay. We'll just grow our beards longer and put a little blush in them.
I'm just gonna do black all the way up to my eyes. That's gonna be my contour.
Girl, or we can just shave our beard up underneath. Like grow it here and shave this.
We'll just
Yeah, you got it now. You got it.
They're just
You got it.
guidelines.
You got it. And as I get older, I'm getting hair on the tip of my nose anyway. So, there we go.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about right
Yeah.
now? Hair on the tip of your nose.
Yeah, girl. Yeah.
That's a thing?
Yes. Yes, girl. Yes. Yes. White people get hair on the tip. They also get hair on their ear.
Yeah, but I got half white. What are you telling me right now?
You get hairs on the tip of your nose.
Oh, Lord. My
I
damn
know.
ancestors.
Which ones?
All of them. They're all problematic.
I mean, mine get up to about an inch long before I notice them sometimes.
An inch long?
Yeah, because they're blonde.
I'm sorry. I'm very upset right now. Sorry, dear listeners.
Look.
I'm genuinely
Look.
upset right now.
Then again, dear listeners, I have hair to spare. But
Put
my
that
hair,
on a shirt, girl. Put that on
I got hair to spare, but my hair doesn't go all the way down my back. Did you know that? It stops at my shoulders.
But I haven't seen your back since like drag days when I was
It's
helping
the
you.
same. It's just gray.
Oh, so it's kind of the same color as your skin now.
Gray.
Look at your face. I saw that. I saw it just a split second before it registered, and you were like,
I'm actually a little proud of you for that comment. That's when you're best.
I don't get them in alive.
Excuse me, dear listeners. There we go.
I don't get them
Period.
in alive. Period. Not period.
Oh God. So the gift for Charlene, it's a chair.
Okay.
It's a Sounds of Nature chair.
Oh, that's
And
nice.
it'll sound like the Ozarks just for Charlene.
That's nice.
They ain't some inbred people yelling at each other though. So
I know. It's unless you hear like plates breaking or things hitting a wall, it's not complete.
plates breaking?
Right? Well, you gotta throw them.
Girl, maybe they got those Corel glasses that don't actually break.
They need those Corel glasses, probably.
They do. God, I love those. My husband, we were at my mom's house. She's had those for years. And like he nearly dropped a plate, or I did. And he's like, oh my God, is everything, it'll shatter. I'm like, because I don't like loud noises. Like that is
Oh,
the thing.
that's right. I forgot about
loud
that.
noises bother me. I was like, nah, this thing won't shatter. I just threw it on the floor and it went bling. He's like, what? I'm like, no, they don't shatter. They're great.
Your mother, always ahead of her time.
Mm-hmm. Well, we find out that Bernice's niece Phyllis and Phyllis's sons Dick and Dick are in town.
Dick and Dick?
Well,
Who
it's
named their
actually
kid that?
Nick and Dick.
Oh, Bernice and her crazy brain.
Yeah. See, there was a subtle joke that she did with the like, oh, is it Nick and Dick? Like,
Yep.
'cause she hates them both. Yeah.
Yep.
She's from New York.
New York.
And she gave Bernice the hat she's wearing.
Oh.
She got it at the UN gift shop. Julie
Okay.
says, what's a nice hat? And Bernice's like, no, it's a stupid hat.
Bernice is going to be us when we get older.
I know, right?
Like, without question.
Yeah, absolutely. So Bernice goes over to the piano. that's just sitting there, that vinyl ass piano. And
I
she
love
looks
this
down.
joke
She's
so
like,
much.
"Is this the Channel 2 news team?"
I love that joke so much. It's one of my favorite jokes of all time.
Yeah.
I don't even know why I like that joke as much as I do, but it always like when she said it when I was watching it, because it's been years,
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, that joke still makes me laugh.
It's a good joke. Well, then she started like playing the piano, and she's like, her mother taught her the song, "May you always walk in sunshine." Bernice starts crying. And we find out it's because Phyllis is trying to get her declared impotent.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What? Hold on, Bernice. I don't think
incompetent.
That's right.
It's incompetent.
Oh,
It's
okay.
incompetent. It's incompetent.
Woo. Boy, that was awkward.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Bernice doesn't have that much money, but she does have a shit ton of antiques.
Oh.
And she's not going to leave anything to Phyllis because she doesn't like her.
Well, I mean, Phyllis sounds like an absolute monster, so it makes sense.
Yeah, and Julia asked Bernice how to describe Phyllis. And she said, well, the easiest way to describe her is charm-free.
Honey, when she said that,
Uh-huh.
all I thought about was you. I was like, that sounds like something Mims would say in a minute. That sounds like something that you would say to someone.
It's true. It's true. It's true. How would you describe them? Oh, charm-free. Yeah, I've got a coworker like that.
Real, just devoid of all charm, right?
Well, not only that. He's very negative and like always looks at the downside and like thinks he's going to be fired when he's done nothing wrong. And one day was going off on this kind of stuff. I put up my finger, a la Silky Nutmeg Ganache, and I was like, Eeyore, back away. He just looked at me. He has a ponytail too, like the tail, Eeyore's tail. And I was like, I can't deal with this negativity, Eeyore, and I need you to go on.
I had to explain to my husband about what the finger was, because he's not raised in that part of the church. So I was like, oh yeah. And when she did it at first, I was like, oh Lord, here we go. And he was trying to figure out why I was freaking out. I was like, you don't understand, and I'll explain to you after this moment.
And did she? But when she did again the second time, knowing she was going to lose,
She shouldn't have done it the second time. Like that wasn't as
no.
So I was like, Silky, I even knew it then. I'm like, Silky, why are you doing this now? That first one, you already listened to the song. You knew you had it in your pocket. You already knew. The second time, come on, girl.
In the newest Drag Race.
Drag Race. Drag Race.
Yes, Dragon Rossi. the Hispanic one, the big girl.
Oh, Mistress Isabel.
Yeah, she reminds her fashion reminds me a little bit of Silky.
She got real mad on Twitter yesterday. She's tired of people already comparing her to Eureka. So she got real mad about them kind of like putting them all in the same comparison pocket.
I would love to be compared to Eureka because Eureka has money.
Now let me tell you this, right? Because so I'm friends, like friends on Facebook with her castmate, the Blackberry in Texas, because she's like another bearded brown queen. And for the longest time, every time flyers with her kept coming up, I kept thinking it was Eureka. Like, and I'm not saying it to be funny. I'm saying it to literally tell you, I used to say that. I kept saying like, oh, did Eureka move to? Oh, that's not Eureka.
Well,
because they would have a lot of they have a lot of drag race girls that come through here. So every time there was a flyer, I was like, oh.
Well, Eureka's also never been that tan.
No. Yeah, but Mistress Isabel paints herself very white.
That's almost a racism sometimes.
Well, I mean, it's like I know that there are some Latin queens that do that, and they have this very strange white mask around there. because some of the girls down here do it. I don't know why they do it that white, but I can't, I'm not gonna talk about their drag.
Silky did that for a bit.
She did.
And then stopped.
Because it looks awkward. It looks actually awkward in pictures.
Especially on film where you've got you have the bright light, it reflects. I can sort of see in a bar because you want the highlight to be on the face.
In a dark bar, it makes sense.
Yes.
But after that, that's why I don't do. I mean, when I do the talk show, I don't do it. I never. The first time when I was like, oh, let me just do my normal whatever. When I saw it on camera, I was like, never again, never again.
Dear listeners, something that you may want to learn: do not use photo finish powder if you are going to actually be on film or take a photo, because it reflects light. Just use a matte powder. That is what you need. You need a translucent matte powder. Am I wrong, Maim?
No, not at all. Girl, people looking like one of them ghosts.
Right. Like photo finish. The reason it's called photo finish, I don't know why it's called photo finish, but it reflects the light. Like if you're on stage, it gives you a nice big glowing look. But when you take a picture of that nice big glowing look, it'll make you look washed out.
Which, I mean, some older queens might want that.
I don't see the lie.
It does the work. It does the work that Photoshop came to.
So it's a little bit later at Sugar Bakers. Phyllis is here.
Hey, Phyllis, girl, you look like you got something stuck up your butt.
Her last name's McGuire, and Charlene asked her if she ever gets asked if she's one of the McGuire sisters, and she's like, no, nobody's ever asked me anything as tried as that. And she asked when the babies do.
No, man. She nobody ever talks to me, so no one's ever asked me that question.
She asked Charlene when the babies do, and Charlene just said, "Oh, I'm just overweight." I love that.
That was perfect.
I love that so much. So much.
Oh, it was perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Well, Phyllis is like, Bernice's letters have started becoming coherent, and we're going to have a competency hearing. And she goes through the things about her calling him both the son's dick and the hat that she wears, and it was a souvenir, not an actual hat. And Mary Jo's like, this is a lot for two dicks and a hat.
Mary Jo is on it this week, by the way.
Yeah, she is. We find out that she also has been singing at people. And she's been telling people that Anthony is her illegitimate son.
Once again, still sounds like a good time to me.
To me too. And Joy is like, well, here in the South, it's a little bit different than up north. We don't put our crazy people in the attic. We bring them downstairs to show to people and to be in general public. And we don't really, we talk about them, and the question's always, which side are the crazy people on? And Phyllis looks at Joy and says, which side are crazy people on your family? And Joy said both.
The second most famous speech of Julia's after the night went out in Georgia. People still quote. I would say, but if I had to give regard, the night the lights went out in Georgia is probably the most quoted Southern woman. Yep. This one, I think, is probably the most Southern men quote this one sometimes.
Yeah.
It's endearing.
It is, and true.
And so true. God. Oh, crazy folks. I miss them.
So it's a little bit later. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm watching Russian Doll for the first time, too.
I have always wanted to watch it, but I've just never committed myself to it. And now that she has the other show, I'm like, okay, let me watch Russian Doll first to get ready for that other show. So apparently,
you don't have to watch season 2 of Russian Doll. It's not worth it. But I've made it through 2 episodes of season 1.
Okay, cool.
I'm a gay man. I love Natasha Lyonne.
It's part of we're actually required by law, I heard.
Yeah, because she's a short, cranky woman who smokes a lot.
I mean, I don't mind. Sometimes when we get those orders from the head office, I get I'm a little bit on. I'm like, oh, do we have to? This one, I was like, you know what? I'm actually into this one, so I liked it.
We have to support Tina Burner. Oh, God,
right? Wasn't that difficult? I appreciated that letter you wrote them. That was really nice.
I did, and they redacted that rule. So
yep, that was a good job. Good job.
Thank you. It was after it came out about him and Graham Norton, and yeah. Which one was the top?
Neither.
Lord, what's up later? And Bernice is just drinking champagne, sitting in that chair.
Oh my God.
Listen to the outside sounds of the Ozarks, living her best damn life.
It looked good to me.
It did to me too. Do you remember that chair?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we what was it? It was brownstone here, not.
We didn't have Sharper Image.
We didn't have Sharper. We had brownstone, and we'd go in there and like those are always the best stores to go play in. That's Radio Shack.
I mean, literally, like that's what took over for arcades when they started closing. Your parents would just take you there and just be like, "Cool, 30 minutes." Did
you light a fire? Because your lighting just changed.
No, I'm just sitting here.
Oh, it got a little more yellow.
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 Well, my window's open, so maybe it's the light changing outside.
Okay, yeah, like you all of a sudden got illuminated in yellow.
Oh, hey, yellow.
Yeah.
Ooh, Mr. Yellow fella. Mm-hmm. I know what that means, but it sounded good for a second there.
That sounds like a racism.
Yellow fella. Oh, yeah. God, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Sorry. I was just sorry, dear listeners. I was just rhyming stuff. Sorry.
I was hoping that you were going to break out. They call me yellow.
Well, because I was just looking at my picture because as you said that, I was like, oh, I do kind of like have like this, It's more like an
glowing.
It's like an amber. It's more like an amber glow. Amber.
Oh,
green.
we watched. Did I tell you what else we watched? Watched another movie. We watched
Puss in the Boots.
We also watched the new Pinocchio.
The Guillermo del Toro.
So good.
Okay. Did you watch the Disney remake too?
No, that's not out yet.
Yeah, it is.
Is it? No.
With the one with Tom Hanks?
No, we aren't gonna watch that nonsense.
I don't know. I don't know how deep into the Disney world you go. I don't know.
Not very. Oh, okay. Very. Yeah. No, I love Guillermo del Toro though. His weird ass eye for everything is so good to me.
I think he won the Critics' Choice, the one for Best Animated this year.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It'll probably win the Oscar.
Yeah, I feel bad for Turning Red because there's no choice or no chance for it. Like it is.
In another year, it would have won easily.
Yes, but in another year, it would have won easily, but not.
This is a groundbreaker.
Yeah, like it is so stop action and so meticulous, like so. And it's got Ewan McGregor. How can you not just love Ewan McGregor?
We have since we were teenagers.
It's true.
Heroin addicted, looking like he was gonna die, but somehow we were all like,
so fucking hot.
Like it's just very. It feels weird saying it, but it's also like that's how we were back then. That's just how we were.
But was he not hot?
No, he was, but it's funny now. If you tried to explain to teenagers about heroin chic in the 90s and grunge and what was considered attractive, they would all look at us like, what?
I don't know. They may still look at Ewan McGregor from that movie and be like, oh, the rest of them look crazy. He's hot.
Well, I liked what's his name too, Johnny Lee Miller. That's the one that was in Hackers. He was the one that was in Hackers also.
I never saw Hackers.
that was like, it was terrible, but I had this insane crush on that guy, and that movie just kind of like cemented it for me. I was like, I don't know why I like this British guy that looks so.
Did you ever watch Velvet Goldmine?
Yes.
Where is it? Jonathan Rhys Meyers and Ewan McGregor have a little sex. Girl,
those British, they really don't care, which that's why I love them. They don't care. They're like, I don't care.
Did that do it for me back in the day? Yes. Not that I think Jonathan Rhys Meyers is that attractive at all. Like he's not.
He's not.
Oh, and Batman was in it too.
Yeah. A lot of stuff going on there.
Yeah, it was.
Good times.
Lots of gay something.
Good times. Good times.
Great oldies.
See, those guys paved the way for all of these gamer-based straight porn stars. See that? They were trailblazers. They're like, if the material is good enough and the paycheck is there, we'll do whatever.
I thought that was just John Stryker or whatever his name is. What was his name?
Jeff
Stryker. Jeff Stryker.
I found out later in time. I'm like, wait, all of these people that we all know about that are like historically like the trail, they were all straight.
Yep.
What? There was some thread that I found online where they was going through like the classic actors, and it was just like they were like basically saying like, well, yeah, the straight ones are the ones that are still alive. And that's basically the telltale sign now about who actually was and wasn't.
Oh, was the one who was in the Stryker movies the one? He had I don't know what his name is, but the black curly mullet.
Black curly mullet.
It wasn't really mullet. It was more the Burt Convy hair.
I don't know.
He was the teacher in the Jeff Stryker one.
I don't. Oh wait.
Yeah, you do. Now you do. You do.
I know who you're talking. No, that one. He actually was gay.
Okay.
That was Jeff Hammond.
Okay.
He was actually gay.
Okay.
It's just normally this. It's like all the supporting actors were gay. All of the stars were not.
Well, Suzanne is coming. She's coming back from Greece.
That was not planned.
to be a part of the Sanity hearing.
I mean, that is the last person they need to have coming for that.
Well, Mary Jo's here, and she said that Charlene's going to meet him. She's got a doctor's appointment. She's just going to meet everybody at the at the thing. And Bernice is talking, and like we find out that she kept Phyllis up all night. So much so that Phyllis had to leave for the Ramada with Dick and Dick. And she's like, of course I'll keep her up all night. Do I want her sharp for the like my Sandy hearing?
Wow,
And
Bernice is really sharp herself now.
Liquor makes her sharper.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. So we're at, oh my God, what is going on with this stupid thing?
Oh, sweet Lord.
Hold on here, but we're at the judge's chambers.
You know, strangely enough, alcohol also does a little bit of that to me as well. Like, I get a little bit more focused.
I'm just pretty much the same.
Boo-boo, nothing changes you. Nothing.
Pot changes me. That's
what do you like? What do you like with pot?
Annoyed. Like it makes me very, very, very over everything because I don't have control of my own body. It makes me feel like I don't have control of my own body, and I'm trying to retain that control. So I'm annoyed with everybody else who's trying to, talk to me because I'm just trying to stay fucking in control. I don't like weed.
Have you tried the two different strains?
Nah, I'm not even gonna do it. Nah, we're done.
Everybody always says that to me. They're like, well, there's two strains, and so one of them is the different type of high.
There's more than just two. There's like hundreds.
I mean, I just,
No.
I just.
Although I do, what used to be 1/16 of my genome before I found out it was black. The Cherokee Indians in North Carolina. Dear listeners, listen to a previous episode or two to find out about that one. The Cherokee Indians in West North Carolina now have the largest medical dispensary in the Southeast.
Nice. Mm-hmm. Come on, Cherokee. They are always ahead of the curve.
They are, except for with gay marriage.
Yeah.
They still don't allow that.
Even though. Lord.
So we are in the judge's chambers. And there's Charlene's running a little late because she can't even get dressed in the morning. And Mary Jo does a physical comedy showing how she puts on her underwear pregnant.
Another classic moment.
and she ends up with a pillow up underneath her shirt on a like desk coffee table with her legs up in the air and underwear, like pretend underwear above, and the judge walks in. He grabs his paperwork and leaves, and Bernice tells everybody, settle the hell down. Then Anthony and Suzanne come in. Suzanne is in some huge black sunglasses, huge black hat, black everything. She's painted red. Like she's got second-degree sunburn. I think she's just got a rash from the blackface in the previous episode. But she's got second-degree sunburn all over her body. You know, now that I think about it, that could be true if they record these back to back. Yeah,
it could have stained your skin.
Yeah,
easily. I mean, that's what happens when I use certain types of blushes.
Mm-hmm.
Like some Fridays when I got to do my day job, and I wake up and I'm like, oh Lord, that stain is still there, girl. This will be a day.
We gonna try to rub it off, put on a little foundation, just right on over it to look a little rosy.
Smack that face with some concealer. Yes, ma'am.
Yep. Or just accidentally blur the camera a little bit, throw a little Vaseline over it.
Sometimes I just stick on like my biggest pairs of glasses that I have, just because it's like that's the most distracting part.
Yeah.
I wish you could see me on Fridays when I do my day job. It is always a hoot.
So Suzanne keeps trying to pop her ears because the change of pressure.
It's true.
We also find out that she didn't have a good time.
But why?
Well, there was a Swede named Cappy Badminton. She was topless for 7 straight days. The sun would come up, she took off her top. Sun would go down, she took off her top. Moon would come up, she took off her top. She was so tired of seeing this topless woman.
Suzanne doesn't get along well with European women, it seems like.
The judge comes in and she's talking about this, and as the judge is in there, Suzanne basically says, I just was hoping that she would go for a swim and a shark would get her and die of silicone poisoning. The judge leaves and Bernice says, get it together.
Oh, that judge. He was great. He was a great little moment. I love fly on the wall scenario comedies. It's so great.
So we're in the like judge's actual chambers to talk about her sanity, and feels like we know there's the sheep placenta, the voodoo dolls. There's a picture of a pig that says all your dreams come true. Love, Neil. And Suzanne's like, no, it's Noelle, and all that's for me. Like, some people collect dolls. I collect voodoo. I collect revenge. Yeah, I love that. I collect revenge.
Oh my god.
Phyllis is like, she wrote to the VP, and Charlene's like, well, I encourage her to write on behalf of senior citizens.
Yep.
Phyllis like, well, she called up Dr. Ruth. Bernice like, well, she said the most important sexual organ is the brain, and you have to be crazy to believe that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And then Phyllis like, she's spending money on a chair that makes noise, a piano, and that's got like some newscasters on it. And she always ends her phone calls by saying the bees are coming. And the photo album isn't filled with pictures of me and my sons. It's filled with pictures of these people. And
because she loves them.
Yeah. And Bernice just says, did Jim Baker have to go through all this? I love that. No, he did not.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Bernice is then also like, Phyllis, you keep plastic on your furniture. The hand soap is just for show. There's a bar of ivory. You tell people to use it beneath your sink. And whenever we go to McDonald's, you ask what the fish is like. Phyllis, it's square fish, for God's sakes. What do you think it's like?
Read him, Bernice. Read him the filth.
And then Suzanne just chimes in, can you fix a traffic ticket? No, ma'am, that just wouldn't be fair. And then the judge, looks around at everybody. It's like, I don't think it's you, Bernice. From what I see, I think it's people you're associated with. Well, a little bit later, we're at Sugar Baker's with the judge. Bernice is into him. Like, apparently, they really hit it off because.
Now, I will say,
this
was the only part of the episode where I was like, I feel like something was violated here, but I'm not sure, because, I mean, he shouldn't go hang out with the person right after the hearing, correct?
Whatever.
All right, never mind.
I mean, no, but whatever. So Bernice says he's cute, but not as cute as Judge Wapner. Julia gives Bernice the piano, and she then begins playing "May You Always Walk in Sunshine." Bernice looks to the judge and says, "That's really sweet, but I've never heard this song before." Do 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 do. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you find yourself a Miss Georgia World?
Yeah, my favorite look this week was that the first outfit that Mary Jo was wearing with that that detail going around the collar. I thought she just looked so good this season, and yeah, that was mine. I'm
sorry, maybe you're wrong.
Oh, okay. I mean, it's not.
It's Suzanne.
Oh,
in the all black with the hat.
What? Okay.
Look, they gave her a shape. They're never going to give her a shape again.
Oh, that's true. This is the last shape.
Yeah, like we've seen that she's going to have wear trash bags from here on out. They actually put her in something a little bit form fitting. So, tents. I don't know what to call them.
No. I'm not.
Burlap sacks. They're square shrifts. Shrifts.
They're basically shifts. You're talking about
shifts, not shrift. Shrift is confession. That's right.
What is a shrift? What?
A confession.
I don't know what that is.
Or forgiveness. Forgiveness. There's a line from Shakespeare. Riddling confession brings but riddling shrift. Basically, the forgiveness from God, that sort of thing. Or forgiveness from anybody.
Got it.
Yeah, the Reverend says it to Romeo when he's going on and on about Juliet and stuff. Riddling confession brings but riddling shrift. Yeah.
See, I learned something today that I probably should have learned back then.
It's the only Shakespeare line that's ever stuck with me.
That's the only. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, which one stuck with you?
Boil, turn, and whatever.
Double, toil and trouble, fire, burn, and cauldron bubble. I have
See,
to a frog.
You have more. That stuck with you.
Yeah, but I don't know the whole speech.
Oh, well.
Did you enjoy this episode, Maim?
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, yes.
I just want to make sure, because you seemed unclear.
I always seem unclear, though.
Well, yeah, they make pills for that. Hey, Maim! Why don't you tell our dear listeners where they can find you?
Hello, dear listeners.
Oh, God.
Sorry. So it's me. It's your Auntie Maim, your favorite relation. You can catch me on the Instagram and the TikToks at Auntie_Maims with an S. You can find me hosting the It's Happening Out show with the other anchors at It's Happening Out on the same places, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, all of those places. In real life, you can find me performing with the Villain Theater in Miami, improvised comedy and stand-up. More about them at villaintheater.com. And I host the amazing Colossal Karaoke and Cabaret show at Killy Rydell in South Beach, Miami, every Thursday night. So if you're here down vacationing or anything like that, you can stop on by and actually see me in the flesh. How about you, Mims?
Hey, y'all. I'm the Divine Miss Mims. You can find me online at Divine Miss Mims in the social medias.
Social media.
Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you know we have a Patreon?
I heard a rumor.
Dear listeners, if you go to patreon.com, Mims and Maim, you can throw some money at Maim.
Yes.
Did you know that we have another podcast that we will not be recording tonight because my voice is getting ready to leave?
Oh no! I didn't
yeah.
know that. Okay.
Yeah. It's getting rough. So we're gonna have to talk about scheduling that this week after we log off. It's called You Slay Me. I was waiting for something, but I got nothing.
Guard. I was like, wait, what's happening?
It's called You Slay Me. It's a British Road podcast. Get it wherever you get your podcasts. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you know we have merchandise?
What?
If you go to mimsandmaim.com, you can buy something. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Do you know what I like?
5-star reviews.
5-star reviews. Dear listeners, if you leave us a review, please make it 5 stars. We thoroughly enjoy them. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Do you have anything else to add?
No, I need to call my agent.
That's already a show from France. Why don't you just say goodnight, Maim?
Good night, Maim.
Bye, y'all.